Guilty Gear Strive is, as of recording this video, the 9th most streamed fighting game in the world, sitting neatly right below Multiverses. Recently, its 4th season of DLC characters were just announced, which made the fanbase go wild due to the announcement of recurring characters like Dizzy and Venom, as well as a character seen in the upcoming anime, and a completely unexpected guest character. With the reveal of what Season 4 of Guilty Gear Strive's DLC had to offer, it got me and a good few people asking, is this the last Guilty Gear Season Pass? So today, in this video, I'd like to imagine it's not the end. This video, I'd like to present to you what a hypothetical Season 5 of Guilty Gear Strive's DLC would look like. 4 fighters that I would like to see in Strive in the near future. Disclaimer, I would like to actively discourage hate and imply arguing about this video. That being said, I would love civil discussion in the comments about what you liked about my list and what you didn't, and what you believe instead. Please don't just see the silhouettes in the thumbnail and hate on what you think that shadow looks like and immediately dislike and click off the video. With that being said, please sit back, grab a snack and drink, relax, and let's move on with the video. My first pick is probably not much of a surprise. After all, it's a fan favorite as well as a well-established character in some of the past games. The world wants him, the world needs him. It's Robo-Ky. Now you may be asking, why add Robo-Ky when normal Ky is in the game? And to that I say you're stupid, because Robo-Ky is in a game with Ky. He's right there. In Accent Core, Robo-Ky has to manage a special little meter known as heat gauge. Hit 100% heat and he'll self-destruct. Depending on his heat level, some of Robo-Ky's attacks get new properties, such as hit stun, damage, and giving all his normals chip damage if it's high enough. This balancing act of his heat gauge could spice up some matches, making self-destruction an ever-looming possibility if you don't play smart with your heat, which is needed to pull off big damage. Robo-Ky also has an electric gauge, which allows him to have differently leveled supers depending on how much of the meter is full. This would most likely replace tension, and it pairs well with his wacky and unusual setups that can surprise your opponents and ultimately net you victory. I'd also like to imagine he'd have a lot of health, seeing as he's a literal robot. This would make him tough to kill, so he can spend more of the match making mistakes, being a good character for newbies to get used to while sharing some resemblance to a good other newbie character, Normal Ky. Now, you may be asking an even better question than last time. Why add Robo-Ky when we last saw him? He was just a head in a bakery. That's a good point. Why add Robo-Ky? I mean, it doesn't seem likely, you know? Well, just because Robo-Ky has retired to a bakery and he's just a floating head does not mean he can't come back. Exhibit A, Venom. He was announced for Season 4 and he was at the bakery with Robo-Ky. I don't see why they couldn't just give Robo-Ky a new body and bam, Robo-Ky in Strive. Clearly, the lore and story of the Guilty Gear games have been one of the last things they think about when it comes to adding characters. They usually just want to give players a fun experience and the characters they love. Under such logic, I love Robo-Ky. Therefore, under such logic, I love Robo-Ky. Therefore, Daisuke must add him to the game or I will cry. This next pick is a little controversial. I know some people want him. Some people think he's dumb. Some people think he'd play too weird. Some say he's too surrounded by controversy. Who else could we be talking about other than Lil Nas X? What, you thought that silhouette looked like another character? Raven? No, Raven is not somebody I want in Strive. Okay, obviously I'm joking. This list actually only has 3 characters. I couldn't think of a 4th one, and I just threw Lil Nas X. I'm sorry. Now this character is a design that I actually think is really cool. I think he'd play really well, and despite what some may have to say about his stuff in the past, I do think he'd make a great addition. That's right. For Season 5, they should add orders to Lil Nas X. What can I say? Lil Nas X would make a great fighter. Finally, our 4th and final character. Not my favorite, but I think this could work well in Strive. You know it, you love him. It's Lil Nas X, but pregnant. Anyway, Arxis should add Ranger DNF Duel.